I think they've done a great job collectively. We have some really quiet personalities, but the thing is they care about each other, and I think that really helps. And so they're always committed on the court. They work hard all the time. They bring a lot of energy, and I think they do a lot more leadership one-on-one versus being loud and vocal, which we got to work in that piece, but I think we have great leaders. They do a great job of taking care of our team, and I think it really shows on the floor. They do a good job off the floor, so it brings it together on the floor. We don't have any seniors this year, and so every year is new, and we have new challenges and new pieces to the puzzle, but every year our seniors have stepped up and have taken that next step, and we've had success. And so for us, we have a lot of room to grow. We don't have that seniors, and so we're looking at how our team is going to fit together. I mean, obviously we rely a lot on Jada and Ashley, two all-conference players, but what I think our biggest takeaway is that our sophomores did what they needed to do over the summer and took a huge step, and that's really helped us. And now we're throwing in the mix of our freshmen, which is exciting, but yet can give me a lot of gray hairs when you have that much youth. So, in the past, we've always relied on our defense. That's where we've always hung our hat. We are a work in progress on that end of the floor because it's a team defense, and so we're trying to learn those dynamics. It takes a lot of energy, but I think what we have on this team that we haven't had for several years now is the pace of our play. Like, they really like to transition. We may not always take quick shots, but they try to get the ball at the floor and put pressure on the defense, and then try to get a high percentage shot. But our pace of practice, I watch our team, and at the end of practice, I'm tired, and I haven't even practiced. That's how hard they go. And so we don't have to do a lot of conditioning and those kinds of things because they work so hard in our drills. It's impressive. There's many days I sit there and I'm tired after watching them. That's how hard they go. It's our pace of practice compared to what we've had the last several years is very up-tempo, high energy. They just really get after each other in a good way. They really work hard and they challenge each other. They don't quit in a drill. If they make a mistake, we learn to play through it. But there's a lot of growth. We have to have a lot of growth because right now we aren't on the same page defensively, but I think we'll get there because they are dialed in and they work hard at what we do. But offensively, I think we have a lot of weapons. I think we have more scorers this year than we did a year ago. So I think that'll help Ashley and Jada because I think we have people like Alana who can really step up and knock down shots and spread the defense, which will help our inside game. We have some freshmen that can get to the basket, which we haven't been able to do for the last several years. We don't get to the free throw line enough. But this freshman class, they really like to take it to the basket. And so hopefully we can get to the free throw line more. I was looking at stats today. And I look at our league, everybody's played about 2 games, and that's one area we're still really low in. And so somehow being able to get to the free throw line more will really help us too, because we have some really good shooters. I think the biggest thing for her is that she's healthy. Last year she was coming off an ACL, and I think she really put in the time this summer to get her body physically in the shape that she's in. And, she's always been a great passer, but she's really a really good three-point shooter, so she can spread the defense and that'll help our inside game, but she, sees the floor well. But I just think she's healthy, and that's really helped her game. She's stepping into everything we thought she would be and could be. And with our whole team, I always say this, though, we all have to take a big step defensively. And I think when they do that and can do that, the growth of our team will be really huge.
I would say just overall being a little more consistent in every aspect of my game. I feel like last year when I handled the ball, I was very hesitant and couldn't really control it, so just focusing on being able to handle the ball under pressure and shoot under pressure, be able to get to the basket more, and overall just be more consistent. I feel like we have a lot more energy on and off the court, just wanting to hang out together and stuff off the court, and in practice it's just a higher intensity. I feel like that everyone wants to be there, everyone puts in their best effort and goes as hard as they can every single day. I would say just the game is a lot more physical. It's a lot faster paced, and being able to keep up with everyone, knowing the scout, knowing what everyone does in the conference is a crucial part to the game, just so that you can be prepared and hopefully for the next games to be more prepared to get after it and win. Yeah, I would say just personally, I feel like I've tried to reach out to the freshmen and even some of my fellow sophomores and just try and be more of a leader in that aspect, but also relying on the juniors hasn't been necessarily that difficult, just because they did take that step and they did become leaders more. And with us sophomores being technically the juniors, I feel like we did do a good job of trying to take the freshmen under our wing and just have them step up.
What have been your first impressions of this freshman class on and off the court?
I would say they bring a lot of energy. There are a few of them that are quieter, but overall they're just a great group of people, and I love to hang around them and be around them all the time.
I think for me, it's leaning on my teammates. It is an individual award, but like ultimately it comes down to what they're doing behind the scenes to get me open looks, get me open shots, their trust that they have in me. So I think leaning on them will be the biggest part for me with that. Well, I think we had great leaders in the past, so it was really easy to learn from what they have modeled. But yeah, I mean, it was a big step. There's no class above us, there's no one else to lean on. But I think we've done a great job of trying to make sure everyone's on the same page, take the freshmen under our wing, be there on and off the court in whatever ways we need to be or can be. I thought it was a good start. I thought it was a good start to learn from. Obviously, we had things that we need to improve on if we're gonna be able to make a run in the conference this year. But I think overall, we came out and played really well.